I thought I'd show you the difference between the Idolo Tether Tie and the Winny Equine Tether Tie. The first thing you can see obviously is that one is a bit bigger than the other. The Winny Equine Tether Tie is quite a bit bigger than the Idolo Tether Tie. The Idolo is made from plastic, it's quite lightweight. The Winny Equine Tether Tie is made out of aluminium. It's still quite lightweight, but just being that bit bigger and made from aluminium, it is a little bit heavier. The Idolo is designed with its neck here to snap under pressure. If for some reason, we know horses, they do all sorts of weird and wonderful things, the rope gets caught up and doesn't give like it should, this will snap under pressure. The Winny Equine one, being made from aluminium, it won't. If this was something that you were worried about, you could tie this tether tie to whatever you're tying your horse up to with a piece of bale twine or something like that, just in case if you're worried about an accident and the rope not sliding like it should, then the bale twine will give. The other difference is the Idolo just has one of these bars, so there's two ways that you can tie it. One way will give less pressure and give easier than the other way. Now both of these, the ways to tie them are on the packaging that comes with this tether tie, so you can see and work out which is the best one for your horse. Because the Winny Equine one has two of these, there's actually 4 different ways that you can use this for different pressure for your horse. So depending on your horse, it might be decide how you want to tie it. Now I've got 2 different ropes here, and if you can see, one is a little thinner than the other. So with the Idolo, push it through like this and over like this. With a thinner rope, you can see there's a reasonable amount of room in there for it to slide and move. With the thicker rope will still work fine, and pop it through and over, but there's not quite as much room for it to move and slide. Now both of these will work with any rope. It is better to not use ropes with knots in, or maybe those sort of textured ones that you can get, which are quite hard texture, because the rope won't slide like it's designed to in here if you're using something, and you definitely stay away from something with the knots. And you can see with the Winny Equine one, I'll put the thicker rope on there, you can see there's still quite a lot of room for it to move and for it to slide. And the thinner rope also has plenty of room. Now the way that they attach to whatever you're tying your horse to is different as well. So the Idolo has a clip, and you just hook it on. I hook it onto the D-ring of my float when I tie my horse up. Now because I use my float, I don't have a hitching rail. I use my float to tie my horse to and take him up and everything like that. I actually just leave this on the rope like that, and then I'll have, obviously my horse is on this end, and I just pull this halter on, that stays on there, and clip it up to the float. Now the Winny Equine one also has a soft shackle, which is can be purchased separately to go with it. You could use a clip, or you could use bale of twine or whatever you like to attach it to whatever you're using for your hitching rail. But these soft shackles are quite cool. This goes through the end like that, and then the knot goes through there, and you just pull it tight. And that is really neat and tidy as well if you don't like bale twine like me. I think it looks messy and yucky. I think, yeah, that's probably all the differences just off the top of my head between the two. As we well know, all horses are different, and what works for one horse doesn't necessarily work for another, but hopefully that explains to you, when you're making a decision, have your decision making a little bit easier as to which one might suit your situation and your horse best. Any questions? Drop me a line, let me know.